Okay, I think we are live here. I think we are live. Hello and welcome back. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday afternoon. It's about almost 3 o'clock on Wednesday. Yeah, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. We are also doing the simulcast with Discord as well, Discord member. Okay, so it's gonna be, I'm very excited about today's video. I mean, this is gonna be very interesting. So this morning, if you guys have missed my live streaming, we compare the coffee with the chef versus the without it. Okay, and at the time I cannot tell the difference. For this, so this afternoon we are going to compare. So I have the V60. We're going to brew with the V60. So I'm going to brew with just a one regular, just a single pour method. Okay, more like double pour method. Okay, I'm going to bloom it, and then I'm going to just go up to 250 grams. The second technique I'm going to use it. So this is a little involved. I'm going to be using mellow drip lift. Okay, so this is really fancy technique. I learned this technique from the Ilika Lefty, who was the he is the current the U.S. Brewers Cup champion. Okay, so he is extremely knowledgeable. He's fantastic. So so I'm going to be using one of his technique, easy but very effective technique. So I'm going to be using 15 gram, and then I'm going to add 250 grams of water. I just grind some coffees already, so coffee is ready to go. I just use a EK43, okay, EK43 as a grinder. If you guys are curious about the grinder size, EK43 grind size number 12. Okay, again, so I'm going to brew at the same time. So one with mellow drip technique, and I'm going to be using the five separate pour, 50 grams each, within 30 seconds. Okay, within 30 seconds, so 30 seconds. And so the second one I'm going to do, it's going to be very simple. I'm going to add 50 grams of water to bloom it. Okay, I'm just going to bloom it about 35 seconds, and after that I'm going to just pour the other 50. Okay, so this is more like two pour method. Extremely simple. Okay, this one is a little bit more complicated. I don't know about complicated, but it's more involved. Okay, so I know this is a proven technique for over the years. So anyway, if you're just joining us for the first time, welcome to live streaming. That's what okay, let's try again. All right. Okay, can you guys hear me now? Nope. Nope. Okay, there we go. Sound is back. Excellent. All right, guys. So again, if you're just joining us, welcome to live streaming. Let's brew some coffee. So again, the first brew is going to be 5 steps there. I'm going to brew with the 5 steps. The second one is a simple. It's going to be 2 pour process. Okay, 2-step process versus 5-step. All right. Okay, so I washed the paper already. Make sure I have a dry, the empty server here. Okay, here we go. First one I'm going to add, again, the 15 gram. I'm going to be using my mellow drip right inside. And the second one is going to be extremely Simple process. I think I'm going to start with, let's start with the mellow drip lift first. Okay. It's going to be a little bit more involved. Comes to water temp, I'm going to be using at 96 Celsius. Okay, I'm going to just wait for the water is up the temperature there. All right. Okay, this one is a 15.1 gram. It's not a big deal. Okay. You know, let's be precise. All right. Let's go exactly 15 gram. All right. Okay. So let's start with mellow drip lift. I wonder if I can do it at the same time here. Okay. I'm going to wait about 35 seconds. Go up to 50 gram. I'm going to brew them about 45 seconds. And then once I hit the 30-second mark, I'm going to do the second pull. All right. Okay. 50. Okay, I'm just gonna go again. I'm gonna go all the way up to 150. With this, I'm just gonna go very, very circular pull. Go up to 250. Go nice and easy. Okay, and then so this one. I'm just gonna do a gentle swirl, ever so gently. So we got one more pull left on the mellow drip. So this is the last. That's it. We have 2-minute mark there. So let's find out how long it's going to take to brew. I'm hoping for around 3 minutes. Right now at 240 at the moment. Very interesting. Okay, so this is a more like double pull. I mean around 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Okay, 240 there. So this is just about done here. Yeah, just under 3 minutes. So it comes to brew time, it's about the same. All right, just about the same there. The real question is going to be any difference in taste? All right, so this cup is with a mellow drip lift. This is more like the bloom and single pour. All right, let's give it a try. Okay, so what do you guys think? You guys think that it's gonna be different, or any thoughts on it? Any thoughts? Let me know in the comment section as well on the live chat. Okay, I'm very curious. What do you guys think about it? Okay, I'm gonna start with simple pour. Okay, so let's call this simple. Okay, let's call this one simple. Cheers. Smells pretty good. Clean. Yeah, I didn't think there's gonna be no difference. Okay. Let's go with, so this is more like, I said not the complex. This is a proper technique right here. This is the right technique. Okay. Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna go the right technique, how to, coughing technique. Okay, a little bright. Let's try with this one. Man, guys, no difference. No difference there. Brew by Jay just joining us. Actually, Jay is the expert at this. Okay, hey Jay, what do you think about the brewing technique? So I just poured I did a pour over. The one simple recipe, just the bloom and go up and the pour up to the 250 gram. The second one I did with the mellow drip lift, 5 different times, 50 grams each with the mellow drip. And comes to coffee tasting, I'm gonna try again, but I cannot tell the difference there. I'm gonna start with my simple recipe here. Okay. All right. So this is the complex one. Yeah. No. Not really. So I'm gonna, yeah, Jay said, let's cool down again. Yeah, so we're gonna cool it down a little bit. So let's try that one more time, okay? So let's try that one more time. So here's a little secret for you, okay? Here's a little secret. It comes to the recipe, all right? Because the recipe is, whenever you watch YouTube or Instagram, and if you hear that, the world champions recipes, okay, world winning recipe, like AeroPress, winning recipes, and what else? Ultimate, James Hoffman likes to use the ultimate V60 technique. The fact is, okay, the fact is this coffee, the technique is based on what coffee they are using at that moment, okay? Because these people, they work on it for days and actually more like weeks and months. So when I prepared for the Brewers Cup last year for the prelim, because at the time I have no choice in coffee, okay? Because the choice was, they give you the coffee day before, so you can actually dial it in. But comes to my technique, I have to develop my technique. So I only have about a couple hours, more like a couple hours to get my technique down, okay? Grind size, pour technique. But comes to like other competitions, especially like Brewers Cup Championship coming up in April, you can select your own coffee, okay? You can select your own grinder as well, which means you have total control of your recipe. And then they are going to develop that technique based on that. So What does that mean? All these various technique there, because with this coffee, mellow drip may not, it's not the right it's not the recipe for that coffee. Okay, it could be something else. So only way to dial it in, okay, only way to dial in your coffee properly. There's no shortcut. All right, folks, there's no shortcut. So unless if you are planning on spending a lot of time into it, I prefer simple. Okay, so coffee is cooled down a little. So this is a simple technique right here. Okay. Definitely I can taste the pineapple. Ooh. Definitely slightly different. The fact is I prefer the simple technique. It's more sweeter. Okay? More sweeter. So that's interesting. All right, that's definitely interesting. Okay, hold on a second. Your coffee nerd said there are some basic rules you can follow regarding the grind size and water temp. Okay. Okay, so depend on your coffee you are brewing that you can follow to get close from just the fine tuning. Yeah, he's not telling me anything right now. Aaron, I need some recipes, buddy. Give me some recipes you like to use. All right. Okay, that's why there's no the one be all technique. So, I mean, if you're looking for the perfect recipes or I mean, even like James Hoffman's video, he break down. Okay, first 30 seconds you're gonna do 30 grams of water, maybe 1-to-2 ratio, 1-to-3 ratio. Bloom about 35 seconds, 40 seconds. I know some coffee requires maybe a minute. It's all depends on the coffee, guys. It's all depends on what coffee you are drinking. So I'm drinking coffee from Ethiopia, Carabasa. Okay. Tasting note: peach, honeysuckle, and strawberry. Okay. So let's try one more time. It's been cooled down a little bit. So let's find out. Okay. Okay. Definitely a peach there, honeysuckle. All right. So this is the complex recipe. I mean, goodness. Yeah, it's tough. Okay. I mean, I wish you guys are here. Okay. I think Coffee Aaron. Coffee nerd Aaron, I mean, he's live up in Phoenix. It's not that far from Tucson, so maybe a couple hours away. Aaron, if you are watching, yeah, I need to, you got to come down here, okay? You got to come down. Yeah, I need some, the blind tester, all right? The blind tester. I mean, Aaron is definitely expert, so. All right, let's see here. The Ben asked me, do you freeze my, let's see here. I do freeze my coffee beans. What I usually do is I just toss it into freezer, deep freezer, that's it. Okay. And I usually stay about, maybe a couple weeks, maybe a month at the most. And I thaw out and drink. So yeah, so again, I mean, if I have a really fancy coffee, like specialty coffee like geisha or really high-end coffee, I like to use the the vacuum seal. Okay, I like to use the vacuum seal to preserve even longer. But yeah, just regular coffee, just toss it into, freezer. And whenever I need it, just take it out and thaw it out and use it. Actually, you don't even need to thaw it out. Okay, you start grinding. All right, it's not a big deal. What else? Let's see. By the way, if you're just joining us, make sure thumbs up under this video right now. Okay. BYB asks, how do you deal with the wash medium roasted coffee? Just there's no special method. I mean, light roast, medium roast, dark roast. Depend on what style of coffee you are making, espresso. just using it. Maybe water temperature you might want to change a little bit, but I mean most times I set at my water temperature one number. I set at 200 Celsius on my coffee machine there, espresso. Comes to my pour over, I usually go boiling temperature, 96. Since we are about 3,000 feet up, my boiling temperature is about 96. Okay, hold on a second. Yeah, Aaron say if you're using the light roast, obviously it's dense. Okay, so you need a hot water. You want the boiling hot to get some better extraction. But play with it. All right. So the great thing about making coffee is, man, you can experiment. You can experiment. Get the coffee you want. Again, all the recipes out there, just a guideline. Okay, that's all guideline. So that's a good starting point. It's up to you to, fine tuning it. Okay, up to you to fine tune. I mean, that's why I like the very simple recipe. The first one, I boil them for like 40 seconds, and do the rest of the water. The problem with the pour over, I mean, I feel like most people make things more complicated than it is. Okay, make it simple. Okay, make it simple. Enjoy your coffee. All right, enjoy your coffee. Okay, I think we are, let's see here. We are pretty good there. It's been pretty quiet afternoon here in Tucson. We have we have somebody, sounds like we have somebody new. The Wolf, I wonder Wolf is first time joining us, I'm not sure, okay. Okay, hold on. So Aaron say, also depend on the processing method. That's definitely sure if you are using the wash process, anaerobic, different fermentation process. And, it's all dependent on the brewer as well. I'm using the V60, okay? So you can use AeroPress. What else we got? We got April drip. We got Kalita flat bottom paper versus cone shape. We have no bypass. Yeah. So that's why you just pick the one technique you like. Just fine tune it. Okay, just fine tune it. Justin asked me, have you tried the, I have used the precision drip. Yeah, they're great. Okay, they're really easy. But I prefer single though. I prefer single cup. So it's been cooling down for a while. So let's try. Okay. So this one is a more complicated workflow. Little different. Okay. It's a little different, but not a whole lot. But here's the thing. So mostly we are drinking coffee. When coffee is hot, we never go this. Most people not let this cool down. I mean, I'm not gonna enjoy this cup right now. If someone give to me this cup, I mean, come on, it's like lukewarm. Because most times we drink coffees, when it's hot, to kind of like cooling down a little bit, and then we finish the coffee. So we never go down to this cool. So, what does that mean? I can tell the difference a little bit, okay? It's different. It's not which one is better. But when coffee is hot to like cool down a little bit, it's hard to tell, okay? Hard to tell the difference in the cup quality. Let's put it that way. So answer is, just like my title say, the fact or fiction. The better pour over with right technique, answer is, for me, it's like, I say fiction. Okay, I don't know about you, okay? Is that fact? Fiction? Yeah. I mean, love to hear your thoughts on it if you're watching this after the fact, okay? Because there's a lot of techniques, guys. If you type in YouTube right now, V60 Technique, hold on, I'm curious. I'm gonna type it in. Okay, let's check out how many techniques out there. Hold on. I'm pulling my V60 pour over technique. There's literally hundreds of them. James Hoffman on the top. He got the better cup V60 technique, 1 cup technique there. He got the ultimate. We have another. We have also a smaller, channels there. We have the easy recipe. That's what else? Hario 5-pour recipe. Okay, from the World Brewers Cup champion. All right, the 5-pour technique. So most likely 50 grams each. Who knows? Okay, we have here we go. We have the 4-6 recipe, the method. The Tatsu, Tatsu Kasuya. Yeah, also he has a great technique there. Also Hario has a osmotic flow technique. Man, the April has one technique. So, hold on. I mean, just think of it as just kind of like the guideline, okay, the starting point. But if you are just someone that's starting to do it, keep it simple. All right, keep it simple. Yeah, keep it simple there. Look like Ian just walked in as well. Anyway, I hope you guys are having the wonderful afternoon. Yeah, let me know, okay? Let me know about what is your favorite technique. All right, love to hear from you. Okay. I love to hear from you guys, because again, there's no. Let's say if you have technique, and then, okay, and then fun part starts, which means what kind of coffee you are drinking, all right, what kind of water quality you have. I'm using this water. It's called holy water recipe. Okay, it's called holy water recipe, and then if this water is not taste good to you, there's the 80-20 water recipe. They got the 70-30 water recipe. If you go to Barista Hustle, they have an entire recipe dedicated to how to make water. All right. Hold on a second. Ian asked me, okay, if you have any tips on not to choke coffees when brewing. The choking, which means your grind is too fine. And so that's something you have to play with. So you don't want to agitation. There's an agitation, okay? That's why if your coffee flow is too fast, swerve a little bit, so slow down, okay? I mean, if you're too coarse, obviously you want to go finer grind. So that's something you got to play with. I mean, there's no shortcut, all right? Unfortunately, there's no shortcut for this. BYB likes the 4-6 technique from Tatsu. Okay, yep. And then Seraph say, yep, more finer setting there as well, finer grind size. Yeah, I'm telling you. I mean, that's why coffee is so much fun. So much fun, and you're going to spend a lot of time, okay? I know about, forget about money. You're going to spend a lot of time. The fact is, who has time, okay? I mean, that's why we are, so this is, what's the word I'm looking for? I say this is like luxury. Let's put it that way. The playing with the coffee is I think it's a luxury. All right, I think it's a luxury. Because, again, I mean, most people I know, they don't have a few minutes in the morning to, just barely have time to use K cup, okay, or some kind of pot for coffee. So, again, if you are using this kind of method, man, you guys are drink some finest coffee. Okay, definitely you guys drink some finest coffee there. Rose is joining us from Brazil. Okay. Let's see here. All right, folks. Again, I hope you guys are having a wonderful afternoon, and I'm going to see you guys tomorrow.